Alright guys, this is inaccurate. So this video is a little different. I'm going to be making a kind of like a tutorial on how I make 24-hour videos, mainly because I've been getting a lot of comments and I still get more comments about how I make 24-hour videos. I'm going to be going over a lot of things. I'm going to timestamp them and it's going to appear right here. To be honest, I think you have to know everything here to actually get going with a 24-hour video. And I'm pretty sure the only people who clicked on this video are like memers or people who are kind of doing it the way I'm doing it. If you're not, then this video is probably not for you, but you also might learn something. So the timestamps are going to be down in the description below, as well as some example 24-hour videos I have done on the other channel. So let's get started. Okay. So one thing you need to know about is YouTube's rules on uploading 24-hour videos. If you're not verified, you might have some trouble uploading videos longer than 15 minutes. So verification is just making sure your YouTube account is actually belonging to a person and not like a bot or something. So I don't think this is too much trouble. So the maximum upload size, this is what you're going to be worried about. So the maximum file size that you can upload is 128 gigabytes or 12 hours. So an example of this is if you have a 10-hour video, you can make whatever size you want it to be. You can make whatever quality. It could be 1 terabyte for all you care, and YouTube will accept it as long as it's under 12 hours. But if you're making a 24-hour video, then you will have to adhere to the 128 gigabytes. So you're gonna have to keep it very small or compress it as much as you can, even though I know these videos can be very huge. Okay, so the next part is actually making your 24-hour video. So I have not tried other video editors. I've only been using Adobe Premiere, even though I have a lot of gripes about it, but yeah. So if you're using another video editor, you're gonna have to test and trial it because I'm not too sure about that. So the way I've done it is that usually I have like a clip, usually it could be something from 1 second to about 3 minutes long. The way I do it in Adobe Premiere is that I would copy and paste it over and over and over and pretty much just copy and paste all the way until you get to 24 hours. I have not seen any other way to make it easier on Adobe Premiere to make long videos. So when you get to the very end, because Adobe Premiere has a 24-hour cap, you're not going to be able to go over the limit. As you can see, my limit is actually 24 hours and 29. It resets after 24 hours. So let me copy this and let me delete it. And let me paste it onto the next one. Like, oh, I'm trying to bring it to the right, but nope, it can't go past 24 hours. It can only go to, what is this? 23, 59, 59, 24. So the way to get around this is to make this shorter, bring it to the right. Man, this is really laggy. Delete the space, and then drag it all the way out. That way you get past the 24-hour cap. And this way you can get a nice 24 hours without having people say, oh yeah, it's under 24 hours. Fuck them. Keep in mind, you're gonna need a pretty powerful PC to actually do this. Here are my PC specs, and it's still freaking lagging. Once you've created your video, you are gonna try to export it, right? And then you want to do an entire sequence. And so the video types you're going to want to use are H.264 or H.265, because these two are the only ones who compress the file well enough under 128 gigabytes. Let's see. So when you do it to H.264, you can see it's about 106 gigabytes. H.264 is really good in that it compresses while actually saving a lot of the quality, but you're also making a 24-hour video, so this thing is going to be freaking huge. So let's go to H.265, which is another similar format to H.264. It compresses it even further. As you can see, it is 75 gigabytes and 394 megabytes, which is good. That's what you kind of want to aim for, underneath the 128 gigabytes. Once you want to make it an H.264, H.265, then you're gonna want to export it. I'm not gonna export it mainly because it will start kicking up my PC, and I'm not sure if the recording capture is going to work. But once you export it, it's gonna render all the audio files, and then it's gonna render the video file. So while it's rendering everything, this could take a really long time depending on your PC. For my PC, it could take up to a maximum of like 26 hours to a minimum of like 4 hours. And this is, as you can see, 720p, and you can see all these details over here. Yeah, so you're going to be investing a lot of time when making a 24-hour video. So you've exported everything correctly, so everything works great with the file. Now you want to upload it to YouTube. Okay, so once you have your file, you're gonna drag it to the upload videos part of your YouTube studio. So because it's probably gonna be 75 gigabytes or higher, between 128 gigabytes, it's going to take a really long time, especially depending on your internet speed. My internet upload speed is not great, so it takes roughly about a day and a half because my upload speed is about 1.1 megabytes per second, I think. And one thing you want to note is that even after you fully uploaded your working video to YouTube, there's still going to be YouTube errors. So there's going to be a lot of different types of errors. YouTube has processing abandoned on your video, or YouTube has this video could not be processed error, or video failed to upload. So there's a couple things you could do to kind of fix this. One, re-uploading the whole video, which is, I know is going to take forever, but YouTube is not very stable when it comes to videos over 12 hours. So another way to fix processing abandon is to lower the quality of your video. I know a higher quality video is more appealing, but actually getting the video on YouTube is your #1 priority. And to be honest, sometimes the lower the quality, the more funnier the video is. To do this, you could go back to Adobe Premiere, and then you could go make it to like 480p. 240p is probably really safe. 480p, I'm not too sure, to be honest. So one thing I want to mention is that usually you're fine if it's just a bunch of clips repeated, but sometimes, like, I made a video where it was Aki Rose and she was just belly dancing the whole time. So that had a lot of movements in the video, and apparently YouTube doesn't like a lot of movements for a long period of time because that just makes it unstable or whatever. So another way is to contact YouTube's customer support and have them kind of try to fix the video. So I've actually done that. I've tried having them try to fix that Aki Rose belly dance video. It did not work. They made me wait about 2 weeks before they said, try re-uploading your video instead. To be fair, they did try some stuff like resetting the processing. I don't know what that means. Something on their end, whatever, but that didn't work. You can still try that method, but from my experience, it doesn't work, and they also don't seem to know why a video that meets all the requirements still does get processing abandoned. That's just something you're gonna have to live with. Lastly, to fix processing abandon is just to abandon the video altogether. Some 24-hour videos were never meant to see the light of day, and that's a sad fact. Okay, so we went over a lot of stuff. Uploading a 24-hour video is very unstable, especially for YouTube, because the people who work for YouTube don't know why it's unstable in the first place. They try things, but sometimes it just doesn't work. Just know, YouTube rules: 128 gigabytes or 12 hours. So 128 gigabytes and 24 hours, or 12 hours and however much file size you want. Video editor. I have not tried any other video editor except Adobe Premiere. Adobe Premiere works. Kind of buggy and kind of annoying, but it works. File size. Use either H.264 or H.265. H.265 compresses it more, but H.264 has more quality, but also compresses it to a fair amount. Find out how much space you need, because you're gonna need a lot of space for this 24-hour video. Processing and exporting. Processing is gonna take a long time, depending on your PC. Uploading can take a very long time depending on your internet speed. So make sure you just leave your computer on and just let it do its thing. If you exit out of the browser on accident, you can refresh the page and have it resume uploading, which is a nice feature of YouTube. YouTube errors. Processing abandoned sucks. Lower the quality, or contact customer support, or redo the video so there's less movements, and just kind of pray to God that YouTube accepts your 24-hour videos, because YouTube is very unstable when it comes to videos over 12 hours. Other things to note: if you use programs like MP4 Joiner, where it takes one video and then it combines with another video, that can work, but from my experience when I used it, it broke the headers of the file that it was making, so then YouTube couldn't recognize it and it would get processing abandoned or processing stuck at 0. You're going to be investing a lot of time for these meme 24-hour videos. It's just an inevitability, and even when YouTube kind of screws you, you're going to have to just accept the fact that it doesn't work. Hopefully this has helped. If you have any more questions, post it in the comments below and I'll try to help you out. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe, doesn't matter. And yeah, later.